Here.
They got emojis.
Yes, iPhone emojis.
That's lit.
Hey though, but say man, we in the motherfucking playoffs, man. It's time to get it cracking, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. We finally made it. We cracked the street, man. Cracked it, man. We cracked the street, dog.
Grab down the middle. It's Tate. He picks up the first down.
Let's go.
Come on.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Yeah,
The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football.
You gotta play
Felt
for
like he
every
got
situation.
the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except
made the tackle.
contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
To throw, it's saying.
Oh, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I was finna throw that motherfucker.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about it.
Throw that bitch to Jerry White.
30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that
I was
1992
literally watching
Alabama
the
defense.
drop back in coverage.
Guys like
That
Jonathan
bitch.
Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Gage was
Moves the ball to the 34.
In all of our prep work,
I just threw it to like 5 different receivers. What are you talking about?
Wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now this quarterback is having his way with it.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They finally tackled him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's called patience, bitch.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it in. Touchdown,
Oh yeah.
Buckeyes.
You gotta learn how to stop the QB sneak. It's easy.
So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So those two, I'm real hungry for me, and I ain't gonna say too much.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Sidelined by the coverage team. They bring him down.
I know, I'm just trolling. I see the jokes. I need to make it to where my stream can hear this nigga. They cannot hear this nigga. Whatever niggas actually do pause the game for, though, to see the abilities or what. Like, tell me what you pause the game for, and what you be pausing the game for. Controls, look at the controls. Like, there ain't really too much to do on this shit. You be going into options and shit, accessibility and shit.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air and
breaks into the clear. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught quickly. Change of direction. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The sure hands, it's Cuevas. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your cup.
Touchdown, Bama, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. They bring him down, and it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He lets it rip. Caught on the outside. It's Jackson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Deep shot toward the end zone.
I was throwing it just through it blue. It just
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. The ball is picked off.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
They'll hand it off. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offense looks like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Caught behind the line. It's Horton. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out. It's Jackson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. It's the tight end flex.
Nigga, come on.
Into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
It's so fake.
Good defensive play
It
brings
is
up
so
a 4th
fake.
down.
Boy, this is all
how
about
am I
the
not
defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of...
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
They said the greatest thing
Now a PAT can
of
level the score heading into halftime. And there's the point after. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Pass caught. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Eighth play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on third down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Using his legs, it's Peoples, the senior, able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They've been great on fourth down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Scanning the field. It's saying it's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that will give them the lead now.
That is hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab behind the line. It's Portland. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Dropping back, it's Simpson. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this player a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. With the catch, it's Portland. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Oh, he can't make the catch across the middle. That'll bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
With the catch, it's Portland. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. To throw, it's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he scores! Touchdown, Alabama! Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That's reeled in. It's Portland. And heads out of bounds after a decent game. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Trying to find room. It's Hill. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Cuevas. One down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got